Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Spider-Woman issue 2. And before I start talking about Spider-Woman, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 77, and that's the show where I review all the comics I've read this week in one show. And here are those exclusive comics. We got Cinderella issue 2, Hobgoblin issue 3, Scarlet Spider is issue 2, Elektra issue 9, All New X-Men issue 34, Smallville issue 1, Captain Marvel issue 10, The Weapon X Program issue 4, Future's End issue 3, Fantastic Four issue 14, Batman Eternal issue 37, Guardians of the Galaxy issue 22, and Earth 2 World's End issue 11. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno episode 77, which is annotated. But let's talk about Spider-Woman issue 2. Spider-Woman, I wasn't totally impressed with the first issue. I thought it tied in too much to Spider-Verse, and was it correct to start out a series tying into such a big event like Spider-Verse? Greg Land's art. I am not as much of a hater of Greg Land's art as everyone else is. Still don't really like it, and his facial expressions really need to improve. But, you know, overall the other stuff are okay, artwork-wise. But there's still a lot of problems with it, but I don't hate his artwork as much as other people do. So overall, covers, whatever, could be better, but it's an okay cover. Let's see what's going on with the story. Definitely could have had a better facial expression, too. Alright, let's see what's going on with the story. So with this issue, we see Spider-Woman is in, of course, this different world, just like all these other Spider-Verse tie-ins, and she meets her other self, who's pretty much a bitch, and she's actually in a relationship with one of the inheritors, and that's why she's being spared as a Spider-Person. And Spider-Woman's trying to do some detective work to figure out how to kill the inheritors and how to get into this inner circle. And she has to pretend to be her other self. And she's pretty disgusted by it, but she's going to have to figure out how she's going to deal with it. And that's pretty much the end of the issue, is her trying to figure out how to fool the inheritors and how to get more information about them. And they also find out some more weaknesses because of Silk in this issue. Finding out this Earth 3145 is the place where inheritors can't stay. They can't, their weakness is over there. So Silk has figured out, oh, well, they're weak there. This could be a place we meet up and they don't, attack us. So that's a little bit of a story progression. Hopefully they add into the Spider-Verse actual story, main story. So what do I think about this issue as a whole? I liked it, it wasn't like, oh my god, Spider-Woman, but it was a good issue. I think it progressed the story really well. I think it was better that we only had Spider-Woman and Silk here. I think why it was a bit lower last month when it came out, the first issue, was there's too many Spider people, wasn't really concentrating on Jessica. Here you concentrate a lot more on Jessica, what our character really is, and how she would react to some of the things happening here. I do think Jessica is better portrayed in Captain Marvel this week than she is here, but I do think she's pretty much in character. I just think more of the funness of Jessica is in the Captain Marvel series this week, and maybe Kelly Sue DeConnick would actually make her a really good Spider-Woman series also. But excited to see what Hopeless does with the character after Spider-Verse. I think that's a big powerful point to see if I continue with the series, but so far this wasn't a bad issue at all. It progresses Spider-Verse really well. It gives us some guesses of maybe how the Spider people are gonna defeat Damon and the crew and all the other inheritors. So overall I think progress the story well. Art could be a bit better, but the facial expressions are a really big complaint, but I've seen worse. So overall I'm giving Spider-Woman issue 2 3.5 stars. So I say pick it up. I think let's see where this series goes, especially after Spider-Verse. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and their situations. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father Like Daughter. Don't forget to like the Facebook page for Like Father Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.